what does this help actually with journaling?
So the
I like
journaling
that,
is
really cute. Honestly, I like the interface. I like the design. It's really cute, but maybe I don't know what is the function of this.
so for
Mm,
this private journaling, it's sort of like writing in a diary also.
mm,
This is in the app lah, in a sense. So just now when you click on private journaling, you have to use a password, right? In the
mm.
real app itself, you will set your own password. So only you can enter in your private journaling.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so then
Wait,
you just write your feelings. You just write down what you're feeling. Oh, today work was a bit tiring, and then I saw this, that happened, I felt this. So you just sort of pour your emotions out in the private journaling. So it's just for
mm.
you to keep your own journal lah, in the app.
Wait, I don't get how this work. Like, though, let's say if I wrote something in the journal and I want to look back, so where do I press?
Oh, okay, okay. You choose an emotion first. Choose an emotion,
Overwhelm.
and then you start journaling. Then you click save.
Oh, I need to save first. Okay.
Ah,
Today, wait, how do I type? How come it's not appearing? Then if I press save,
then you will see all this here, lor.
this is what future, past, and present.
So that one is for you to sort of write to address which version of yourself you want to talk to. So you can say past, you can click on past, and you can sort of write a letter to yourself lah, like oh, hello to my past self, you did very good. Maybe you could have done this or done that. Macam you write a letter to your past self, or you can write a letter to your present self or your future self. So the top panel is to
But
for different
but
categories.
isn't it better that if let's say you were to after you type the journal, when you press save,
Uh-huh.
it's save on that date, so you can look back on that date rather than writing a letter to yourself, past, present, future. Because writing a letter to yourself should be another category.
Oh, true home.
At least that is what I feel like. You save, you don't save. Then you say like, oh, write write a letter to myself, past, present, or future. You should save on that date, so people might be able to look back in like maybe 3 or 4 years how much they've grown personally. So they can look back at what are their struggles, and then maybe they can think back, oh, how did I get through this or something. This
Okay.
should be in another category.
Can
Yeah.
thanks
Okay.
for thanks for that idea.
That is just now. That one is what? That one is mood tracking, right?
That was
Okay.
private journaling. So
Private
now you
journaling.
can try the
Oh, that one is private journaling. But what about how do I go back to this home? How about mood tracking?
mood
So
tracking.
mood
Is
tracking
just
is,
yeah.
is for what exactly?
Mood tracking is just to track your mood every day lah, in a sense.
Or to see overall how you're doing lah.
Yeah.
So does this mood tracking save also?
Yeah,
I
it's
think what you can do, right, is when they press mood tracking or something, right, maybe the mood tracking will automatically save. So
yeah.
when they look back at let's say this year is 2025, let's say I did all this during 2024. So maybe during 2024, you can see like, oh, which days you have what mood, but maybe not all the days there are private journaling because a lot of the times, right, people don't have time to type everything out one by one.
I know.
So,
So
yeah. So at least if you have mood tracking, right, then you can see your mood throughout the year because
uh,
pressing the button is easy, but
yeah.
private journaling, yeah, no, not everyone does that.
Okay,
Uh,
so how it works is that yes, the saving part, that is the goal also. So once the user clicks on the mood on that day, it will save into the system. But since this is just a prototype, you won't see where it saves because it's just a prototype.
mm,
So the idea is for it to save as the days go by. That means today you choose this mood, it will save that mood for that day. And then in like 1 year down the road, like you said, you can still look back on it later on. Then as for the
mm,
private journaling, it's only like you said also when you have time. That means you don't have to go to the private journaling every day. It's just a feature there available for you when you need something to sort of vent out your emotions. But if you don't
mm.
want to do private journaling today, maybe you're a bit tired today, so it's okay, you don't have to do today. Maybe you can do it tomorrow or during the weekend. So it's just a feature there in case you need it. Doesn't mean that you have to use it every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is mood tracking. But one more thing about mood tracking, right? Maybe the person may be feeling down
Mm-hmm.
on maybe during the morning, and then something happened during the afternoon and during the evening where they're happy. So maybe they can choose their mood. They can click their mood tracking multiple times, and then for that day, maybe they can see the overall mood. How is
See
it?
how their mood progress throughout the day lah kan.
So so the auto save for the mood tracking, right, is can be like, okay, if I press happy 3 times and then I press stress 1 time. So overall for that day, when they look at the calendar, it'll be happy. But when they press in the calendar, then there's the timeline lah. Anonymous support group. So this one is for what?
This is okay. So how this anonymous support group works? It's sort of linked with the private journaling, but it's linked only on a small area. So the private journaling, it has your own private journaling, meaning only you can see it. And then also you can how to say, the private journaling, you can also make it public if you want. Okay, so if you click on the anonymous support group, you click on one of the posts, the first one. Okay, so if you scroll to the bottom, there's a plus button there. Try you click on it. Okay, so you make a new post. Say for example, you click on the okay. So say you type. Then after you post, where people, the users of the app, can post like uplifting letters on this forum, so that whoever is using this app will also be able to read those those letters. But it's
That
also
is if
posted
that is
anonymously.
yeah, that is if they post uplifting uplifting posts.
Or if they want to
See, perhaps that is a good thing. Perhaps it's not. Maybe they can share their story lah. Maybe instead of probably can share their story. I think it's better and how they overcome. I mean, normally, right? That is how you I would say how you get people like out of like depression or something. But yeah, but the thing is, people tend to focus on more negative things. So, uh, mm, Okay. So what is this Cappy Chat?
This Cappy Chat is sort of a chat AI. It's an AI bot actually. So you can chat with this app. So there are two functions. One is motivational quote, yeah, as you can see. So it will just automatically generate a motivational quote for you to choose. And then for the second option is a chat AI lah. You can talk to the app. So it's like a emotional support AI lah. It's more focused on that.
Mm.
Mm.
Let me see. I like this one. Huh? All right. I think people, if I was a user, I would be more interested in the anonymous support group. But the anonymous support group, right? This is when you are posting one of your notes and then you want to post, but where are you supposed to see other people's notes?
This is where you see other people's notes.
Here?
Yeah.
Isn't this page the notes that it is your own notes, but you can post, isn't it?
No, it depends also. I guess one thing we can do is make it more obvious which one is public and which one is private lah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Change that.
Instead of so the past, present, future thing.
Mm.
I think what you can do is let's say if they want to post, it has to be post from their private journaling, right? From their private journaling. Let's say if they post already, then it'll automatically appear here in the anonymous support group. So here, instead of private or public, here is like basically you can see your own posts, and then you can also see other people's posts. So this
maybe
one,
there's a separate section for the own post lah kan?
yes, precisely. So the anonymous support group, right? It's, I think it can be something like what Reddit is doing now. So there are all of this is public. All of this is public. So you can also see own posts, and then maybe one of the section is like this one. The present here is like your own post, so you can see what you have posted. The future one will be something like all the stories publicly. So yeah, so you don't post here. Here is you can see what you have posted and what is available in the public, what stories, but you actually post from your private journaling, I suppose. Or maybe the next to the anonymous support group, maybe you can put something else. Or if you want to edit into the anonymous support group, remember the future, this part is for the public to see. So the present it can be what you have posted, and there is also a post button for people to write like create notes and then post, so they can see the notes that they've created, and then they can see like, oh, whether I want to post this note or not. Yeah, you can try that.
Okay.
Yeah. Name to log in, but you can create a username lah, just like how Reddit is lah, basically. So it doesn't it doesn't reveal who you actually are. Okay, good job, I guess. It's very cute.
Thank you.
It's very cute interface. Of course, since this is, you guys are just starting, so of course it needs work lah. Yeah, but this will most likely be something like Reddit, I suppose. Maybe here in the anonymous support group, you have the present is like what I said. You can see what you have posted and what are the notes that you have drafted, right? And then for you to post also. Whereas the future part is all public, but maybe you can sort by date or oldest to newest. You can sort by most popular of all time. What is the most popular? And then you can also sort by what is the trending. So most popular of all time, of course, like Reddit, I think you can see upvotes. Because I do think sometimes people want to see like, oh, what are some of the very popular stories and all that. And then if not that, maybe people can try like I say, you can see trending. So maybe trending will be something like, okay, it'll be calculated on like maybe in this 5 or 6 months, which has the most upvote in 5 or 6 months. Then that one is trending. So it separates the trending from the most popular of all time. Yeah, you should try that. Because as a user, right, I would think that would be interesting. I might not be as interested as looking at the latest posts. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because in Reddit, I think there are a lot of interesting stories. Let's say, like one of the stories I've read is someone who he was given up as a child to be adopted. Of course, he's appreciative towards his adoptive parents, but he went to look for his biological mom. So I think that something like that is a very interesting story. And it turns out, yes, the biological mom is also very happy to see him, and then he met his biological dad also, because both the biological mom and dad, they kept in contact just in case if one of them meets the son in their child in the future. So that is a really sort of, I think it's a very sort of sweet and inspiring story. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. That'll be really nice.
So maybe we can change the name a bit lah kan.
Perhaps even during the future, this public post, right, you can have something like, of course there are upvotes, means amount of likes and all that to determine which one is popular and all that. But maybe you can add comment section as well. Maybe it'll be nice. Because usually people write these stories, right? Before he went to he actually found his biological mother, going back to the previous story. So before he met his biological mom, actually tell her that, I'm your son and all that. He actually asked for advice. So I do think like this emotional support group, it is good that there's a comment section so that they can post online and then they can ask random strangers, for advices as well. I think that is better because private journaling, right, is like you're talking to yourself, but you have no one else to talk to. Even though if you have the Cappy chat, you have the AI, but AI is just AI. If like let's say you create a comment section for anonymous support group and people actually, it is actual people who are giving advices and supporting you. I think that would mean a lot more than just AI because no matter what, AI cannot replace human interaction.
Yeah.
I think that is the most important thing, and I do think that is also why when we look at certain jobs, certain industry, we look at what jobs will be replaced in the future, what can be replaced and what cannot be replaced. So human interaction, jobs that involve human interactions cannot be replaced in the future. It's generally because it is human interaction. No matter what, it'll mean more because it is someone that is giving advice on the other end, not some AI. And these people who give advice, right, it can be someone from, let's say, from their life experiences, all that. So I do think that would be much more helpful, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, much more. But other than that, great work. Really great work.